Hey, my name is Brittany, and I'm about to do my commemorative speech, and this is my audience. My mom, my grandparents, I FaceTime them because they can't be here, my cousin Jeremy, and my brother Blake. Okay, so, when I was younger, my brother and I would wake up really early on Saturday morning to watch cartoons on Cartoon Network. Anything that involved superheroes, whether it was Batman, Power Rangers, Superman, Spider-Man, or even Scooby-Doo, was our favorite thing to watch. My mom would always wake up with us and make us breakfast to eat while we stared, eyes glued to the television screen, watching our cartoons. Those were the days. I didn't realize it at that time, but my mom was actually my true real-life hero. The definition of a hero, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, states that a hero is a person who is admired for great or brave acts or fine qualities. My mom has the fine qualities of a true hero. She is strong, selfless, and a great role model. Taking it back to February 24th, 1995, the day I was born. She had me at 19 years old. I bet she was terrified. I don't know what I would have done if I had a kid that young. But she's a trooper. She would work during the day and go to school at night while she had me. Then she went back to college later in life when she had 2 kids instead of 1, which was me and my brother. Going to school, working, and raising 2 kids all at the same time is the definition of a strong woman in my book. I truly admire my mom for doing that because it takes a strong woman to balance all of those challenges in life. Aside from being the strongest person I know, my mom is selfless, always giving and doing and never expecting anything in return. She gives up her happiness to make sure my brother and I are happy. She does the laundry, cleans the house, and picks up after my brother and I without getting a thank you in return. If me or my brother are out late at night somewhere, my mother gives up her own sleep to make sure we get home safely when I know she wants to get to bed. Her famous line is, "You better let me know when you are leaving so I can stay up and wait for you and make sure you get home safe. You know I can't sleep until you're home safely." One Saturday night last summer, I went to a Tim McGraw concert with my best friend and didn't get home until 2:30 a.m. I remember getting a text from my mom before I left the concert saying, "Don't forget to text me when you leave. I have to make sure you're home." That night she stayed up until 2:30 in the morning, but as soon as I got home, she passed out. She is more concerned about us rather than herself. Also, all the weekends she gave up to go to any kind of sporting event that my brother or I had, whether it was playing ball or to take us to some kind of practice or going off to a tournament for the weekend. It just shows her unending love for us, and she is more concerned with the needs of others rather than her own. And that is something I admire about her. The last thing that makes my mom such a hero in my eyes is the great role model she is. I have always lived a sheltered life, and I'm perfectly fine with that. My mom made sure to bring us up in church, which has made a big impact on my life. In my mom, I find a godly Christian woman that I can look up to. She sets the perfect example for my brother and I to live by. One of my favorite Bible verses from the Bible says, "She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of the idleness. Her children arise and call her blessed." This perfectly describes my mom. My mom is my best friend. I admire the person she is and her kind heart. I hope that when I have kids, I can be an amazing mom just like her, someone that my kids can look up to.